Welcome to the last but not the least session of the Salad Revolution. So wonderful. Nice to see you all over here. Let's do a quick recap. Tell me what are the three components of a salad dressing? Please type in the chat box. Yes, wonderful. Base, sa, and spices, flavor. Wonderful. So, you all have actually got an idea of now how to make salad dressings. Once my parents stay in Dubai and I'd gone, and my dad's like, these guys, they're so boring. They just keep making the same salads. So, what I did, I went to the kitchen and I made different nut butters. So, I made pista butter, almond butter, peanut butter, cashew butter, and I think there was some pecan butter. I don't remember now. So, we made these five, six butters, and I just told the helpers every day take a different butter. Okay. And then keep, I stuck to ginger, garlic, lime, and date and salt. And because the base was different, the taste was different. So then he got a variety of salads. And these butters barely takes 10 to 15 minutes to make, and they last outside for 3 months. So that's a tip for you. Okay. All right. So let's start today's session where we're going to learn from our nutritionist Komal that why how can we have salads throughout the day? Well, not salads, but raw throughout the day. Remember, Dr. Nandita said that raw rocks, raw is the highway to great health, and raw is alkaline. Our body is alkaline. So all we have to do is increase the raw and reduce the cooked. That's the balance we need to create. So how in different ways we're going to create it? And I showed you my green drink ka glass in the morning, right? We're going to learn how to make that, and it's yum, yum, yum. Okay, so over to Komal. Thank you.
I just want you all to pat yourself for attending all the three sessions that you attended by Dr. Nandita Shah, where you learned all about the importance about raw food, about salads. Then from Shalu, you learned what not to have in the salad. And from Vinita, you learned how to make your salads really delicious by adding dressings, right? And you also learned wonderful salads with demonstrations. So today we'll be learning how we'll be adding more raw in our daily routine. Such cute, wonderful cartoons, right? Clip arts. I love this. You are a cute cucumber. Yes. So salads ahoy. Here we come. Now we have learned everything about you, and we are not going to leave you alone. We are going to have more and more of salads, right? So let's see, what do we do? So yes, we have decided that we'll be having more of salads, but many a times we feel really bored to cut the salads. It takes longer time, and then we end up having just a little bit of slices of salads, right? So let's find out ways in which we can have raw so that we just don't end up in those few slices of raw food. We'll be staying focused. We'll be focused, as Rena said, we'll be having increasing our raw content and decreasing our cooked content. We'll be really focused on it. And salads are not only vegetables with dressing in a bowl. There are many, many other ways that we can eat raw. So let's see how we can eat raw. Before that, I'd like to share with you a few basic essential tools that we need to have in our kitchen so that we'll be able to have raw very easily. So the first one is the basic sharp knife, chopping board, which makes it easier, peeler. Now here peeler, when I'm saying, I'm not asking you to remove the skin. We'll be having most of the fruits, vegetables and fruits with the skin. Uh, so why are we using peelers? We are using peelers so that we can cut the vegetables in different forms. Like you can cut your veggies like fettuccine pasta so that it tastes different. Every time you cut it different, the texture will be different and you'll taste it differently. That's how peeler can be used. So you can peel your uh, carrots or zucchini in long fettuccine pasta kind of sheets and use them. You can use chopper or spiralizer. Spiralizer is a small tool where you sharp your carrot or zucchini and the noodles come out. We call it zoodles, zucchini noodles. It's zoodles. Then citrus zester or grater that helps to add some flavor to your salad dressings or salads. Lemon squeezer, high speed blender for making your dressings. And salad spinner is quite helpful when you have to wash your salads, dry it out with the salad spinner, and then keep it nicely in the fridge so that you can immediately use it. Apart from all this, what all do you need? You need a bowl, mixing spoons, and the most important thing that you need is hunger in your stomach, right? So now let's start seeing how we can add raw to our daily routine. The first thing in the morning when we get up, we are fasting through the night, right? So we'll be breaking our fast with green smoothies. We'll be giving our body the most nutritious food. What is that most nutritious food? This greens. Leaves are the most nutrient dense food. Um, the largest animals on earth, the strongest animals, and the longest living animals. They live on leaves. Elephant, tortoise, you know, they live on leaves, and these leaves are most potent. Even the horse, we say na horsepower, the power that the horse has, the speed at which it runs, they live on leaves. So where are they getting all the nutrition from? Is leaves. So the purpose of having green smoothies is to have a good amount of greens right in the morning when you get up. Give that power dose of nutrition to your body now, but we want to make our smoothies very delicious. So what we do for that? Before that, let's see what greens can we add to our smoothies. I'm sure many of you must have already been on SHARAN lifestyle, and many of you must have already had be having smoothies regularly. So what are the greens that you are using regularly? Can you please type in the chat box? Any answers?
Yeah, Nageshwari saying mint, methi, spinach,
Yes.
celery, pan, curry leaves, coriander,
Wow.
amaranth, dill, moringa,
Yes.
beetroot
Wonderful.
leaves.
Beetroot leaves, true.
Yeah.
They are very nutritious and very delicious too.
Okay, Shikha is saying spinach, cucumber, and apple.
We'll learn more about it. Let's move ahead. No cucumber in this. But
Yeah.
spinach, yes, you can use. So I'll give you a few more options. Amaranth leaves can be used. Methi leaves, you might feel they might taste kadwa, but they are very delicious in smoothies. Kale and basil can be used. Carrot leaves can also be used. Ambat chuka, then rocket leaves, bok choy, uh, moringa leaves, mustard leaves. All these are a little stronger leaves, but they have that pungent taste. So that you can add along with any bland leaves like amaranth leaves or spinach leaves. You can add 2 leaves. So we'll be adding 1 handful of greens to our smoothies. To this leaves, we'll be adding your favorite fruit, any pulpy fruit. Yeah, it can be bananas. They are available throughout the year. Strawberries are in season right now. Mango season will come soon. Even grapes are in season right now. Any pulpy fruit you can add to your smoothie. And why are we adding fruits? So that we can make our smoothies very delicious. Because we need to train our body to crave for healthy food every single morning. For everyone who is following SHARAN lifestyle, I can say that this mug of green smoothie is our chai. We are addicted to it. So get yourself addicted to this powerhouse of nutrition. So make it very delicious by adding smoothies, and then add chikus, papayas, strawberries, I said. Pineapple tastes very delicious. And when you add frozen bananas to this smoothie texture really improves multiple times. It tastes extremely delicious like a milkshake. So if you're okay with it, you can just buy some bananas in good quantity. When they ripen up, remove the skin, cut them and put in a steel dabba and put it in your freezer. And every day you can remove 2 bananas and make your smoothie, right? You can also add some dates to it in the beginning if you don't like it. We need to make ourselves like this smoothie. Gradually, you will stop adding dates. But in the beginning, you can add dates. And to flavor it, you can also add some lemon, ginger, or avla. or some lemon zest, whatever you like similarly, but no adding any vegetables to it. Okay. So let's now look at the rules of the green smoothie. Always have your green smoothie on an empty stomach, and that is why first in the morning. And why I'm saying this, because like every machinery, our body machinery is also working in the same fashion, like first in, first out. Whatever goes in first comes out first. So if you have had any grains or any other food which takes longer time to digest, then the green smoothie will stay in there and putrefy and make you feel gaseous. Basically, the fruits and leaves, they digest very fast. So within about half an hour to 1 hour, they digest. So we need to give that way in our body for it to digest well, and then have other food. The first thing in the morning, you'll have green smoothie. Maybe if you want to have in the evening, then keep a gap of at least 3 to 4 hours before uh, having that smoothie. Before you have uh, the smoothie, see to it that there is a gap of 3 to 4 hours. Next is, don't mix melons with pulpy fruits. If you want to make a smoothie with melons, just blend greens and melons. Or you can blend pulpy fruits and melons. Why I'm saying that? Because melons have the water content in melons is quite higher than the pulpy fruits. And that is why they digest still faster. So if you mix pulpy and melons, pulpy fruits and melons, then you'll feel gaseous. That's why keep them apart. The next rule is, have spinach not more than twice in a week as your greens, because they contain oxalates. And what are oxalates? These oxalates hinder the absorption of calcium in your body. So don't overdo spinach in your smoothies, not more than 2 times in a day. Because otherwise also you may be having spinach in your sabjis or somewhere else, or soup somewhere else, right? So this was one more rule. And the last rule is, do not mix seeds, nuts, or any other vegetables in your smoothies. It is only leaves and fruits, nothing else, right? Why? Because these nuts and seeds and other vegetables, they digest differently. You may feel gaseous. So avoid you adding them to this morning smoothie. Okay? And yes, do not put thick stems in your smoothies. Put tender leaves and tender stems. If you feel any of your leafy greens is having thick stems, you can just remove it and put the tender part of it in the smoothie, because the tender greens and the fruits, they digest very well together. So these were some of the rules that I shared with you. And how many of you are ready to start with smoothies tomorrow morning? Now, after smoothies, how else can you add raw to your daily routine? Let's see that. Many a times people are not able to get time to cut the vegetables, or some people have issues in chewing the salads. So what you can do, whatever vegetables you have and with which you want plan to make a salad and you didn't get time, just put them in the mixie, blend them. Do not strain it. Drink it with the fiber. You can add seeds to it. You can add salt, pepper, lemon, ginger, garlic, even chilies. As per your taste, make it your salad smoothie and have it. Just remember that you're not adding any fruit to the salad smoothie, because you remember fruits digest differently. Even Shalu must have told you this, right? So this is salad smoothie. Next, how we can have it? Can munch on a fruit or vegetable of your choice. It is very easy, especially when you are going out, when you're traveling. Always keep one or two fruits like a apple or a banana or a chiku, or you can just wash some carrot and cucumber and keep it in your bag. You can just bite on it, because outside generally it happens we get carried away from food outside. So keep this in your bags and you won't be carried away by the other junk food that is available outside. At home also, sometimes you don't feel like making something. Just take up a fruit or vegetable and munch on it. As simple as that. Now next. what can we do? Cold soups. This is much similar to the salad smoothie, but for making this so cold soups, you can follow the recipes that are given on the website. We have one or two cold soups on our website, www.sharan-india.org. See the recipe section. There's a soup section. You'll find the gazpacho soup. So it's basically a tomato soup with some spices in it, and you can top up with some raw vegetables. If the one on the right is with green tomatoes and some greens like capsicum and spinach maybe, and some vegetables on the top. It really is delicious. And when we add the vegetables on the top, the crunch that you get in your mouth is amazing. And basically, uh, you feel full when you have chewed enough. So when you have that crunch in your mouth and you chew it for 15-20 minutes, you will be satiated. You won't feel like eating anything else. So now, after cold soups, let's see what all we can eat. Warm soups. You can have warm cooked soup, whichever way you're making. Just top it up with some chopped vegetables, right? So this is a clever way of incorporating some raw vegetables into your cooked food so that you don't feel that you're eating a salad. You can maybe add some coriander, chopped onions, onion greens, some sweet corn, peppers, garlic, microgreens can be added. And it will also add the flavor to the soup. It will give you a nice crunch and you will be adding the raw content to your food, right? So after warm soups, you can also add your raw vegetables to the curd. Make raita. So curd, again, not dairy curd we suggest. We suggest you to make plant-based curd. You can make peanut curd, you can make almond curd, cashew curd, soy curd, coconut curd. So many variety of curds you can make. You can check out the recipes on our website and our YouTube channel also. So what all can you add to your curds to make the raita? You can add tomatoes, onions, green chilies, cucumbers, beetroots, carrots, even grated bottle gourd tastes very good. Dudhi, grated dudhi tastes very good. You can just add some mint coriander chutney to your raita along with these vegetables. It tastes delicious. And my favorite raita is what? Finely chopped spinach that is put in the curd. Along with that, some finely chopped dates and finely chopped chili. That is it. And it is super, super delicious. Just try it out. So after raita, then we have sandwiches. Sandwiches, as it is when you have sandwiches, there is a good amount of raw content in it, but I will suggest you to ditch the bread also. It is equally satiating and delicious. So this idea I got, I used to love those sandwiches that we get in Mumbai on road. Just extremely delicious. And the moment I turned plant-based, I was a little lost. I was so much craving for it. One fine day when I was passing by a sandwich wala, I just said, let it be. I just won't have it. I got down. I went up to him and I said, just make one sandwich for me, but don't add bread and butter. And he thought for a while and he said, okay, Didi, bana deta hun. And what he did, he kept a layer of potatoes, put some chutney on it. Then he added tomatoes, onions, beetroot, cucumber, and some chaat masala. Again, he added chutney and again potatoes. And then he cut it into pieces and gave it to me. And believe it, it was divine. It was really heavenly delicious. So try out such sandwiches at home, or you can ask even your sandwich walas to make it at home. Now, after that, I started making the sandwiches with zucchini, the one you see on the right side, zucchini or cucumber slices. I'd put a few vegetables and some cashew cheese along with it. And it is really delicious. You can use it as a starter also. And believe me, everyone will love it. So try this out. Now, after sandwiches, how else can we add wraps? Cut the salad into long sticks. It is easier, right? It takes less time when you cut it longer. Cut it into long strips. Add some leaves to it, some other veggies maybe you can add. Pour some dressing into it, and you can put keep that mix in the lettuce and wrap it up, and then cut it. This you can take it while traveling, maybe in your office or while going. You can give it in dabbas to your children also. Also, you can use rice paper sheets for this. It tastes delicious in it, you know. My daughter loves momos. And when I make these wraps in rice paper sheets, everything inside is raw with wonderful dressings like mayonnaise or gado gado dressing, any such dressings. And she calls them salad momos. And she just loves them. Once in 15 days, that's what she takes for lunch in her tiffin. Just try it out. You will love it. Mm. Next, what do we have? Meal replacer salads. So meal replacer salads you must have learned in the demonstrations, I'm sure. These are wonderful for dinner ideas. You just make a meal replacer salad and you're done with your meal, making your meal. Very simple, no much time required to prepare your meal also. And you know the best part about this meal replacer salad is it's complete meal, whole, as in not just for satiating you. It is complete in terms of nutrition also. It does have carbs, proteins, vitamins, minerals, and good fats also. Everything is there, is in this meal replacer salad. So let us see how to make the meal replacer salad. We start with chopping some vegetables. I would suggest that you cut the vegetables to look beautiful. Either once you can cut it in cubes, once you can cut it in juliennes, thin strips, or you can make spiralize into noodles. Because if, you know, when you cut them in different way, the texture is every time different, and because of that, you'll taste it also differently. Hmm? And then you can, to the bottom of the bowl, add some lettuce. So when you add the veggies and dressing, everything won't sit down. So add some lettuce to the bottom and then add your vegetables. You can add your cooked vegetables also to this, like broccoli, cauliflower. What else you can add? Roasted pumpkin, roasted brinjal also tastes amazing here. Steamed corn, steamed peas, all these can be added. And then you can add some lentils. Again, lentils can be added just soaked. Moong dal, green or yellow moong dal, if you soak it for about 1 or 2 hours, it is, and just strain it, you can add to your salads. It tastes very delicious. You can also steam the dals and you can add some beans like rajma, black beans. You can add chole also to this, kala chana. Then black-eyed beans also can be added. So that will fill up your stomach, right? And other than this, you can also add some millets, red rice, wild rice, black rice. So that I'm just giving you options. So every time you can have a different combination that will give you a different dish in itself, right? You can also add some steamed potatoes, yams. Sweet potatoes are amazing. Then you can toast the veggies and add. You can toast some tofu and add to your meal replacer salad. Then for the crunch, add some seeds and nuts. Also, you can add 2 or 3 dressings to your meal replacer salad, which you can keep it aside or add to the bowl, whichever way you like it. And then your meal replacer salad is ready. As simple as that. As it is, we have some dressings ready, as Vinita showed us, right? So it will be so simple, right? You don't even have to put in so much of time. So after this, let me share with you salad in a jar. This works wonders with me at home when I'm going out. And at home, my husband is, she doesn't cook. So he needs something that is ready. Or if sometimes my daughter takes this to school also. So she take the salad in a jar and keep it in the fridge there. Maybe if you don't have that option, uh, you can, if in the offices generally this fridge option is there, you can take it there. So how do you make this salad? Salad in a jar. Basically, I'll just explain you the way in which you need to layer it. So pick up the jar, clean it, start with the dressing. The first layer will be dressing. And then you'll add your cooked beans. Then comes your raw vegetables. And then comes your seeds and nuts. And just take it. It will not spill also because the liquid is at the bottom. And then what you need to do is just take a plate and pour it and mix it and have it. As simple as that, right? So many a times, I keep this in the fridge ready. So, you know, uh, if I'm going out, like I just said that, right? I'm repeat. So then you can also have the fruit salad at times. Fruits are the best gift received by us from Mother Nature. And we are naturally attracted to fruits, all their colors. God has given us this wonderful colored vision. One of the purposes is this. So right now, since you're getting on to the raw food journey, you can mix your fruits and have it. Little later, when you progress further, many of you may go on to mono fruit also. But right now, you can have a fruit salad also. And then desserts. You can't miss out on desserts, right? You can have loads of raw desserts also. The first picture that you see here, let me put on the laser pointer. Yeah. The first picture that you're seeing is raw energy balls or laddus. Yeah. So just blend some nuts and seeds and dates and some vanilla extract or elaichi powder. Blend it and make it into laddus or energy balls. Then this is the cheesecake. You may find some cheesecake recipe on our website. This is the ice cream. Very easy to make. Frozen bananas, cacao powder, and some dates. Blend it very well. Add some vanilla extract and keep it in the freezer. One more. Maybe you can take some figs, some thick coconut milk, some elaichi, some kesar in it. Blend it very well. Keep it in your freezer and your ice cream is ready. Right? So even brownies can be made as simply as that. Just take equal quantity of dates, cacao powder, and walnuts. Add a few drops of vanilla extract, blend it, and just pat it in a box and keep it in the fridge for 10 minutes. Your brownies will be ready. As simple as that, isn't it? So you will not miss out on anything when you're on raw food. Actually, believe me, you can go for the whole day with raw food. And when you start adding more raw to your daily routine, maybe right now you're at 20%. For example, if someone is at 20%, gradually every month add 10% to it. And then maybe when you reach 50 to 60%, stop there and then start having one whole day raw in a week. It is easy, like, right? I told you so many ways you can eat raw. You won't go hungry, I'm sure. And if you like smoothies, you can have smoothies 3 or 4 times in a day, and your raw day is done. Your body will detox beautifully. You will really have loads of energy, right? So, there are so many ways to eat raw, we saw. Hmm? So, let's have a quick summarization what all we saw. Green smoothies, salad smoothie, cold and warm soup with added vegetables, raw vegetables on top, raita, veggies with yogurt, sandwiches and wraps, meal replacer salads, also called Buddha bowl, fruit salads, raw desserts, and ice creams. So many ways. And who would like to try the raw day in a week? At Sharan, we do it on Mondays. Most of us have Mondays raw. You can just join us by going raw every Monday. It's really easy. And you can actually refer to the website. There are many raw recipes on our website and huge amount of recipes on the Facebook page also, Salad Revolution page. So that's all from my side right now. Thank you so much. Have salad, stay healthy and happy. Thank you.
Thank you, Komal. You've made it sound so easy to go raw. It's actually easy peasy. Okay. Some
Yes.
quick questions we'll take before we continue. Think how many greens are allowed in a smoothie?
For one glass, one handful of greens.
Why not stems in smoothie?
Not thicker stems because again they'll digest differently because the fiber content will increase there. You can use those stems for chutneys maybe.
Niranjana is asking, ashcore is also good when taken raw.
Yes, ashgood is also good. You can have ashgood juices, but don't mix with your smoothie. You can add it to your salad smoothie.
Okay. Some have said rice sheets might be processed and will not be organic.
Yes,
So,
I understand, but once in a while maybe you can.
yeah, at least if it
The
helps us
best
keep
is,
the raw. Yeah.
yeah, the best is lettuce. But for kids, maybe you can just have rice sheets once in a while.
Bhuvaneshri is asking, how long can we store salad in normal temperature if we have to carry it out?
At normal temperature, maybe 3 to 4 hours, not more than that.
Sangeeta is saying storing in fridge, cooling, and then uncooling. Does that lose the nutritional value?
Mildly, yes.
Okay.
Once you cut, gradually oxidation starts happening. So it is ideally you should need to be having immediately, but little loss may be there.
Saraswati Singh, can cooked breakfast be taken after 1 hour of smoothie?
Yes, you can have. If you're hungry in the beginning, because you're used to having cooked breakfast, you might feel like having it. So in the beginning, keep a gap of 1 hour. Over the time, you won't feel hungry. You will immediately have, after this, have not immediately, Sida, you will have lunch.
Yeah, and if I feel hungry in between my lunch and my smoothie, then I just have a fruit.
Yes,
Yeah.
wonderful.
It's amazing to have just raw breakfast. Hard for working women, how to manage it.
Oh, personally feel it is much easier because we
Yeah.
don't spend so much time in kitchen.
Correct. How many types of greens can be mixed in a smoothie?
Two, three, not more than that. Two is more than enough. I normally add one bland one green which is the main, either mint, kale, or palak, and I add some curry leaves to it because I want it for my hair.
Hmm. Oh, you have lovely hair, Komal. Hima is asking, you blend smoothies with which liquid?
Water.
Water. Yeah.
Yes.
Manish is saying, how much gap between a green smoothie and meal?
At least 1 hour. But just listen to your body. If you're hungry, you eat. Don't just go by the clock.
Bhuvaneshri is asking, can I have green smoothie as dinner?
Yes, you can have. Yes,
Yes.
of course. Just be aware that the previous meal is at least 3, 4 hours apart.
Bhuvaneshri, I've been having green smoothie for dinner since long time, and it's so nice. I feel so good and sleep well and get up so light and nice. Um, Kritika is asking how to use coconut in fruit smoothie or salad.
Coconut in fruit, once in a while, you can add coconut water to your smoothie, but not regularly. Um, Coconut, you can make a dressing with coconut. That is how you can add to your salad. To your smoothie, you can add coconut to your salad smoothie. Maybe.
And we can even add grated coconuts in our salad. Yeah? Okay, salads is no fruits, and how can green and fruit is
Yeah.
fine?
So basically, green leaves and fruits digest similarly. That is why I said tender leaves, but not other vegetables.
Neelam is asking which is the best smoothie for diabetics, type 1 diabetic.
All smoothies, provided you're off any animal based foods. You're completely plant based, then you can have any smoothie.
Okay, I'll take this last question. What is a balanced meal when following whole food plant-based diet, like a single balanced meal?
Single balanced meal replacer salad,
Yeah, that would
what
be,
I of what we shared today.
yeah. But otherwise, the balanced meal would be like salad, then one grain,
Yeah.
and maybe you make without oil,
Yeah.
sabzi
So
dal without
your
oil.
plate, if you see your plate, one fourth can be salads, one fourth can be your cooked vegetable, and for your rotis, you can add some veggies to your rotis, and for your dal, you can add some veggies to your dal also.
Okay. Great. Thank you so much, Komal. That was wonderful. And I'm sure everybody is going to now keep thinking, how do we add more raw in innovative ways? And it is actually very possible. In fact, we have a lot of programs also where we have like detox program, fruit challenge, raw challenge, everything happening. And as Komal said, go to our website and there are plenty of recipes as well. Thank you, Komal, for that
All the
insight.
best, everyone. Go raw.
Yes, thank you. Raw rocks. Okay. Okay, so from Komal in Mumbai, now we're going to go via Zoom Expressway to Pune, okay, where you're going to learn from our very sweet and lovely instructor, Shraddha, who's another one who loves to innovate and do new things, how to make a gazpacho, which you saw, right? So over to you, Shraddha.
Hello, everybody. Thank you, Reina, for introducing me and your kind words. I started my journey with SHARAN just before COVID, 6 months before COVID, so that's 4 years, when my husband was detected with diabetes. And he already had high blood pressure and cholesterol. And we realized that we were only treating the symptoms and not the actual disease, the root cause of it. And so we thought of going a holistic way. And with the help of a nutrition consultant from SHARAN, we started the 21-day online program with Dr. Nandita. It's online, and that really helped us. And within 2 months, my husband's diabetes was reversed without any medication. So food actually became the medicine, and I also benefited a lot. I had a few acidity and gas issues, and that became much better. And so I'm really grateful to Dr. Nandita and Sharan and all the team members for their support. And what I realized on the path, that there was lot of lack of fiber and raw in the diet. We used to have salad, but would just be a few slices of cucumber or radish, but not like we would make it more of a meal. And that really helped. That increased the water content in the body, and also add a lot of fiber. So salad has become a compulsion for us. But sometimes we get so bored of just chewing and chewing and chewing. So today I'm going to show you how to make a green gazpacho, and like Komal said, and we're going to add little crunch so that when we have it, we always say chew your liquids. So you chew along with that, and that gets digested very well. So for this, I'm going to just show you the ingredients. Yeah. So for this, it is very easy actually. The soup, it is a cold soup, and all these ingredients I think you must be having at home. So we have cucumber, which I've chopped, and it's raw and it has the skin also. But just because it's finely chopped, maybe you can't see the skin, but the dark parts are the skin. The dark parts are the skin. And then I have coriander. So since it's a green gazpacho, I have more of coriander and more of the cucumber. And then I have tomatoes, lemon juice, garlic, and green chili. If you're Jain, you can avoid the garlic. And green chili you can add according to how much spice you want. But I like it a bit spicy and little chatpata. So I add a big slice of green chili. Then some onions. If you're Jain, you can avoid this also. Then I've soaked a few almonds, and these almonds, as you can see, I soaked it in the morning, and I have not peeled them. So we have everything whole with the skin. So I have not peeled the skin. Then this is green capsicum, as it's a green gazpacho, and this is a little bit of mint. And this is for the topping. I've chopped it finely for the for the topping. And little bit of lemon and salt. So it's very easy, the soup. All I'm going to do, I'm just going to take a blender and I'm going to blend it. So I'll just show you. So in this, first I'm adding the coriander, cucumber, capsicum, mint, onions, tomato, the almonds. This gives a nice, very nice creamy taste. Then lemon juice, the garlic and green chili, and a little bit of salt. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to add a little bit of water to it first, otherwise it becomes too pulpy, and then we'll add rest accordingly, according to how thick we want it. So I'm just going to blend it. You can see it's blended. I need to check. Yes, it's blended very well. And you can see, I'll just bring it near the camera. You can see it's so nice and green, and it's thick and creamy. It's not too thick, but just right. And I'm just going to put it in a container. I'm just going to pour that. Now, always remember to cool the soup before having it, since it's a cold soup. I don't think it'll taste very nice if you warm it. Or you can just have it at room temperature if you don't want it too cold. So I'm just going to top it. So this adds the crunch and it's delicious. You can add some sweet corn, baby corn, or some chopped broccoli, some zucchini. And if you want to make a red gazpacho, you just add all red things now, like red, more of tomato, the red capsicum, less of the cucumber. So you just change the ingredients around. And this is your lovely, beautiful gazpacho, green gazpacho.
Really, really looks very, very delicious. And, there's so much we can do with cold soups, right?
Yes.
Yes.
In
Okay.
fact, actually, last year I had done a class only on cold soups, like Thai cold soup and Italian cold soup, and they were really tasty.
Wow. Yeah. So see, there's no end to what all you can do. With summer coming, maybe you can do another one.
Yes, I think so. Yes.
Yeah. Thank you, Shraddha, for that lovely, lovely, easy peasy, delicious recipe. And now we go on to back from Zoom Expressway to back to Mumbai, where we have our next presenter. She is totally into sport, athletic, and a marathon runner, and very energetic in spite of not having any animal products and being on a whole food plant-based diet. So over to our amazing Nipa.
Thank you. Thank you, Rena. Can you hear me?
Clearly.
Okay. Thank you. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Salad Revolution. My name is Nipa. Thank you for the introduction. Like Rena told you, I enjoy sports. I love being active. I run half marathons and I also like to go to the gym. I lift weights and I do yoga the rest of the days. So yes, I love being active. My journey with whole plant-based started 7 years ago when my friend Ruchika showed me the cruelty in the dairy industry. Before that, I was vegetarian, born in a Jain family, never ate eggs or fish or even meat. But when I saw those videos, I couldn't see the cruelty to the cows, and I decided to go plant-based. Like some of us call it vegan, but vegan is a lifestyle, so I would like to call myself plant-based, at least where food is concerned. And my quest for nutrition, then I was worried, how will I get all the nutrition, my protein, my calcium, right? If I went vegan suddenly one fine day. So my quest of nutrition led me to a course in whole food plant-based nutrition by Kommal, and how to use it practically in my daily life. I came to SHARAN. So Rena host this evening. She was the first class that I did with SHARAN was with Rena, and I really thank Rena for bringing me to this journey and guiding me. She is my mentor, and I always love to thank her. I'm in deep gratitude to her and Rose for this class. They got me, and when Rena spoke, it was like a bulb going on, and I decided this is what I need to follow, and this is what I need to spread to other people also. So my journey with SHARAN started. Then I did the facilitator course, and I'm a nutritionist with SHARAN. And yeah, I love cooking different stuff for my family. My children are also plant-based. A year after me, my daughter turned plant-based. A year after her, my son turned, and they are right now 21 and 19, but they were younger. They were 16, I guess, and 17 when they turned whole food. I'm plant-based. So at home, we are all whole food plant-based. Yes, my children are living abroad, so they do eat out, but they eat only vegan food. And yeah, so also, so when I came to SHARAN and I started this lifestyle, I got introduced to a lot of raw. And then we started eating salads, and we have the green smoothie every morning, including my help, even in my house. My staff, they all have green smoothie. They love it. We are all just addicted totally to the smoothie. And we always make it a point to include a lot of salad in all our meals. And we learn so many kinds of salads, right? So today I'm going to be showing you a whole meal replacer salad, the one Kommal was talking about. So it has your protein, it has your carbs, it has your good fat, and we can keep changing the combination. So today I'm doing the chipotle bean salad, which I'm going to show you. So first, let's make the dressing. The dressing is really simple. It's just your whatever is available in your house. No nuts needed, no seeds needed in this dressing. I'm just going to show you. So if you can, yes, thank you. So this is my small jar mixie, and I'm just going to be adding just few basics to this. So first, I have my date paste, which is the sweet in the dressing, and some jeera or cumin powder, roasted cumin powder. I have here green chilies and garlic. So I'm going to just add a little bit to that as per taste. I like actually spicy, so maybe I'll add all of them. And then some lemon juice, which is our sour. Some red chili powder to make it a little more spicy and pungent. And pink Himalayan salt. We don't use iodized salt or, processed salt. So I'm going to keep this, and I'm going to add some water. Just bring the water. Just a little bit of water, not too much. This will help me clean my spoon. Yes, that's it. And now I'm just putting it in the mixie. This really doesn't need the mixie, but because I had pieces of garlic, I'm using this. You can also just blend it with your hand, but I'm going to just use this. So it's quick and blended well. So you can see it's blended well, just mixed well. Yeah. So our dressing is ready. I'm going to put it on the side, and I'm going to start showing you what I have for our salad today. So I'm going to collect these quickly, put them on the side. I have my bowl so that I can mix my salad. So I have here today yellow bell pepper, yellow peppers. And you must have heard that, we need different colors for different phytonutrients and different properties they all have. So I'm going to try and make our salad colorful. And for my protein today, I have rajma or kidney beans. So these were soaked overnight, and then I had to pressure cook them because steaming doesn't work with these. I have here lobia, you call it, or you can call it black-eyed peas. Kommal also spoke about these. So I'm going to add 2 kinds of protein. So this I had soaked overnight, and I just steamed it this afternoon. I did not have to pressure cook it. This was easy to steam. Also, to add some red color, you can use red bell pepper also, but these are tomatoes. If you have cherry tomatoes, you can use those. They taste yum. Today I didn't have them. And I have this green color, which is the green capsicum or the bell peppers, green bell peppers or green capsicum. For my good fat, I found avocado today. So I have just cubed avocado. So I'm putting that in there. You can also add coconut if you like, but this salad would taste better with avocado. I have here golden corn, which I just lightly steamed. You can use them raw also if you like, but I like them just very slightly steamed, not totally cooked. I have here now green onion, or it's called spring onion. So I have used both, a little bit of the white part and then the green, both. So I'm going to pour that. Yes. Then I'm just going to mix it nicely, all my protein and my salad. And then I'm going to add the dressing. Very simple, as per taste, how much you need. Blend it. I'm going to give it a try, little bit. So very simple dressing. I wanted to make it simple so that you know that they don't have to be complicated. Dressings don't need to be complicated. But yeah, you can try different nut dressings, and tofu tastes yum. So I'm going to just take a bite and make sure everything's okay. It's really yum. You have to try this. Everyone has to try this. And now I'm just going to use a nice plate.
Wow, doesn't that look so beautiful?
Yes. So I've put all this colorful. And then I'm just going to garnish it with coriander. You can also put basil if you like, or parsley, just depends what taste.
Nipa, you taught us one more thing. Even a platter can make so much of a difference. Like, like a sunflower, like it's such a pretty
Yes.
flower.
Yes. So I'm going to feast on this. Today I told my help I don't want dinner. I'm going to be eating my meal replacer salad because I want a light dinner and
Right.
yet filling. So this is my dinner.
Perfect. So who says plant-based protein is not possible? It's absolutely
Yes.
possible.
You can see my muscles. I have them. And I'm only 25 years old, backwards. Yeah, and proudly I say it, and people like, you don't mind saying your age. I said no, because it's just a number. I don't look it.
Right.
So
So Niranjana is asking, instead of avocado, what can be added?
yeah, so it's just some good fat. It's just for my taste buds. And you can, like I said, coconut, you can, maybe chop coconut finely. If you don't want to like shred it, it'll taste nice. It'll be a crunch and a good fat. And then if you don't have anything, you can also add some seeds. Pumpkin seeds will taste yummy. Or you can add sesame seeds, because that will just be the good fat that if you feel you need in your meal replacer salad.
Yeah,
It's not a
we can
must.
skip it.
We
Yeah,
don't have to. Sorry?
we can even skip it. No,
Yes, we can skip it. That's what. If you're okay with nuts, a few nuts, seeds, or
yeah.
nothing. You don't
Kommal,
have to have everything. It's just because, sometimes avocados can be tricky. If you get the right one, then you have it. Sometimes you bring them home, either they are too raw or they're overripe. So,
no, there was
yeah.
a joke, avocado decides when he wants to be eaten. So it's
Yes,
not in our
I
hands.
agree.
Right. Okay. Thank you so much, Nipa, for that lovely recipe.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Do eat your salads every day. You will see the difference. I have to tell them one more thing. When I got COVID, we were 30 of us from a party who got COVID just after the first bout. And everyone started off with, they started with paracetamols, went on to antibiotics, went on to steroids. Some of them, the seniors, were hospitalized also just to make sure, they got enough oxygen. But I was fine in 1.5 days without anything, not even a vitamin, except for my B12 and D3, which I have regularly. So I took nothing. I was fine in a day and a half. All this thanks to our SHARAN lifestyle and the immunity. Like, it got me back on my feet, only that I had to be locked in my room for 14 days because those were the rules at that time. That's it. I was fine. I was doing my yoga in the room. I was cleaning all my cupboards when I was, So yeah, just go for it. This is the best. If you heard Dr. Nandita, and she says, raw is the best way to reverse even your problems that you have.
Thank you. Thank you. So that's the magic of the whole food plant-based diet. Okay. All of us have our stories, and there are so many more. You just have to go to our website and check out the testimonial. Go to our Sharan India YouTube channel. There also there are many testimonials, many video recipes of all these things that you have heard of. Neelam, can raw reverse type 1 diabetes? Type 1 diabetes takes a long time, and definitely the insulin and the medicines, if there are any, reduce, but fully reversible, it takes a long, long time. That's what our experience has been. But get on to it, because your blood sugar levels will definitely start improving. Okay, thank you, Nipa. And let me just quickly, how can I end without or thank you. So the salad revolution would not have been possible without the divine interforce who gave us this idea in the first place. Our back-end office team in Oroville and Mumbai, our SHARAN team members, the speakers, the cooking experts and their family who helped them set up and everything, and all our supporters who spread the word about the Salad Revolution. Our Salad Revolution Facebook team, Akash, Sarla, and Hitesh, our social media team, the organic farmers who grow organic produce for us, Zoom, Facebook, otherwise, how would we have reached you guys? Dr. Nandita Shah, we are all indebted to show us the right path as far as eating is concerned. And last but not the least, you, because how would Salad Revolution be a success if you were not there? So it's so grateful to all of you. And Sharan is there to support you. We have an excellent website with lots of information. There are people who just read everything on our website, change their diet, and find results. We have so many recipes. We are on Facebook, we are on Instagram. We are also on WhatsApp where we send out, health tips. We send out recipes. We send out details about our programs. We have an amazing channel. We do consultations online. We have reversing diabetes programs, cooking workshops, retreats, 6 weeks weight loss, detox programs. We have recipe books, whatever there to support you to be healthy. Okay. So, from all of us at Team Sharan, all the presenters at Salad Revolution, wishing you and your loved ones good health always.